Minecraft 1.20 Trails and Tales has given us loads of new stuff. Camels, sniffers, archaeology, loads. And it's given us a brand new, very pink wood and a new biome to grow it in, the cherry grove. But building something that looks right in the grove without looking too, Barbie is a challenge. Today, I'm giving you a great idea to build in the new Minecraft cherry grove, and I'll put it into a fantastic best Minecraft seed and give it to you as a world download in both Bedrock Edition and Java Edition. I'll tell you how to get it a little bit later in the video. Let's go. So the first thing I need to do is find a great spot. This cherry grove on a mountain meadow is perfect, with a village at the bottom of the hill and some gorgeous rolling terrain. Now I know where I'm going to be building, I need some space without taking down the whole grove. I don't need too big an area, but I do want to build up a bit of a stony outcrop for the build to sit on. I've textured this base up with stone, cobble, andesite, stone bricks in block, stair and slab formats to give it a natural feel. Later, I'll add more detail. And now, it's time for the tower. I don't have to use exclusively cherry biome sourced items, but I do need a good amount of cherry wood and its variants for this structure. This looks like a great starting palette. I'm going to bring in some of that mangrove wood as well to remind us that that is a new tree too. It mixes so beautifully with the pink of the cherry wood. I'm going to start with some stripped cherry wood. I'm going to build up what looks like a half diamond. 2 high, coming up 4 times like this. That's 4, and I'm going to do the same on the other side as well, and then I'm going to build it up on all 4 sides, coming to a point right in the middle. So it looks like that, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to build another diamond just inside of it like this, but this one's obviously going to be a little bit smaller because we're only starting 5 blocks apart. That goes there, so you can see it's kind of an indent. Again, we're going to do it on all 4 sides, and I then coloured in the edges of that large half diamond shape so as we've got an almost solid wall. And I'm going to build this solid shape up so as we've got a bit of a tower base. So I've got something that looks a little bit like this right now. Now it's not pretty and it is definitely too pink. We need to texture it up, but this is now going to continue up as a tower shape in this circle that we've got from here. And I'm going to do something with these kind of sticky out bits on either side too. So I've got the tower here and I've indented it by 5 blocks. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to outdent it again so as it's the same width as the bottom part of the tower, but I'm only going to go up just a little way. That's exactly the shape I'm looking for. But again, this is way too pink. So we've broken it up a little bit with some cherry wood and some mangrove slabs. It still looks very plain though. There's a lot of texturing to do on this tower. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep building up this structure using more mangrove and more other texturing patterns just to make it look a little bit more natural and a little bit less pink. The tower section is now pretty much done. I've still got a little bit to do on it to be fair, but pretty much done. I now need to finish off the top section, and then we've got these weird jutty out bits that I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with those in just a sec. And I'm going to use lecterns. I don't normally use lecterns to edge off towers and castles and things like that, but actually to get a bit of a nice textured crenellation, this is going to work really well for this particular build. So I'm going to pop these all around here because it's going to be an open lookout style area. And I think that should be high enough. Now what I want to do is I want to try and get a small flat gable across each one of these sides, and I'm going to be using mangrove wood to do it. I see this roof being quite pointed. I'm going to do it in jungle wood, which is a little bit unusual because I've used obviously all of this pink cherry and the mangrove. The jungle doesn't look like it will fit, but trust me on this one, it's going to fit beautifully. The transition into that jungle wood works really well. I'm happy with that, and we'll see if the shape works when we do the next bit. On the side here, we're going to create a pop out, and that's going to have another separate lookout tower section on it. I think it will look quite cool. And that's the kind of size I see it being. That looks right, but it looks pretty imbalanced. I think I need to put something on the underneath just to make it look a little bit more together. And that really doesn't look like it's supporting it very well, so I'm going to have to change that too. That looks loads better. I'm much happier with that. However, I think if I put that on the same place on the other side, it's going to look a little bit weird. So I think I'm going to repeat it, but lower. Yep, I reckon that's going to look loads better down there. Let's finish it off. And we are done. All I need to do now are the interiors and add some more decoration and landscape into the outside. Then I can give it to you as your world download. Okay, we're done. It's time to look inside. I've tried to include as much as I possibly can for you and to make it practical as well. So we've got a bed, we've got plenty of storage, and it's decorated nicely. We've got tools, we've got all the armor you could possibly need, and upstairs we've got more, like enchanting. And all the workstations you need, as well as access into these little droopy pods that I made before. So, do you want to download it? Just go to avomance.com and hit the free downloads tab, where you'll find a dedicated link for this download for both Bedrock and Java Edition. So if you are struggling with what to build in the brand new and utterly gorgeous cherry biome, why not give this a try, or just nick it from the world download section of my website, or just use this palette which works really well to build something completely different. You know the drill by now. Like, subscribe, hit the notifications bell, follow me on social, all of that stuff people ask you to do, and I'll look forward to seeing you in another video. You take it easy now. Bye.